Alright guys, got a super awesome video for you guys today. Really excited about this. This was sent to me from Kevin Holt. I did purchase these, so I have no obligation to give a faulty review or just try and make him feel better. I'm gonna give an honest review. But guys, super excited about this. I got King of Kings on deck, so I'm gonna start a new series. I'm gonna call it Hit or Miss. So Kevin, you are up to bat, sir. Is King of Kings, is it a hit or is it a miss? Stay tuned, let's find out. What's up, Fragrant family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm bringing y'all a special treat. That's right, my boy Kevin Holt over at Scentual Obsessions hooked me up. So I did purchase these fragrances. So I purchased King of Kings, and then I purchased Caribbean Waters, and then he actually sent me some samples. So really excited about that. But today we are focusing on King of Kings. Now, it is no surprise to you guys that I love Aventus. I mean, I got Creed Aventus cologne, I got Creed Aventus, I got Creed Aventus, I got Creed Aventus, and then, hey guys, just for good measures, I have Creed Aventus. Now this is a 10th anniversary edition, so it does smell a little bit different, but I digress, guys. I love Creed Aventus. I love the smell of it. I love the fresh pineapple. I love just the little bit smoky nuances to it. So really excited about this. But this is Kevin's version, guys. So this is King of Kings from Scentual Obsessions. This is modeled after 13Z01. This is supposedly one of the Holy Grail batches. Super heavy pineapple. So really excited to get into this. Like I said, I did purchase this, so this wasn't sent to me or anything like that for review. And even if it was, I would still give a good review. But guys, this is from my own pocket, so I have no like weird things where I'm gonna give a good review just to boost up Kevin. No, Kevin's a good buddy of mine. We've spoken a couple times, and so he wants to make the best fragrances possible. So if I'm just giving just a not honest review, that's not helping him out. That's not doing him any favors. So I'm gonna give you my honest, true thoughts about this stuff, guys. So really excited about that. So before we do that, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead, hit the red subscribe button. It really does help me out. Give the video a thumbs up. We're gonna dive into this. So let's go ahead and get this, guys. This is a first initial, never been sprayed, reaction. So really excited for this. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it on this hand right here. Man, these atomizers, man, Kevin, you do an awesome job with these atomizers. So let's go ahead and dive in. That smells like Aventus, like. Okay, so this is really crazy. So I'm not blowing any kind of smoke up anyone's butts. Like, this is an honest 100% true review. I have never ever found another cologne house, another inspiration, any type of thing where they do a Creed Aventus inspired cologne where they capture the magic of the authentic juicy pineapple. So I've got Pineapple Vintage Intense. I've got Mont Blanc Explorer. I've got a couple other things where they've tried to capture that Aventus pineapple. This is absolutely 100%, in my opinion, 100% spot on with that authentic juicy pineapple opening of Aventus. That is one of the main reasons why I've never really just been satisfied with like my Pineapple Vintage Intense or my Mont Blanc Explorer, Club de Nuit Intense, man, things like that. I've never been fully satisfied with them because they can't capture that opening. This, however, 100,000,000% captures the opening of Creed Aventus. Guys, you've seen my bottles. I know what Creed Aventus smells like. I know the tartness to that pineapple, because it's not just enough to just smell like pineapple. There's a tartness to that pineapple that no one has been able to capture until I've smelled this. This is spot on, Kevin. Like 100% spot on, brother. I'm going to buy a full-size bottle. This is the little 30 ml size. I'm buying a full bottle of this, Kevin. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. So just throwing that out there. it smells like Aventus. Like there's no other way around it. Like you get a little bit of that birch in there to kind of give it that a little bit more of a darker, smoky facet. This isn't like a super, like obviously it's not like a smoky Aventus batch. This is known for being more of a fresh, juicy pineapple, very fruity batch, and this absolutely smells 100% like that. Now I've never smelled 13Z01, so I can't give like 100%, you know, this is a carbon copy, but what I can say is I have a 17Q11, which is a very smoky, very fruity Aventus batch. I have a 19P21, which is a very fruity Aventus batch, and then I have a huge pineapple dose. This is 19P01, and those all smell very, very heavy in the pineapple. This smells exactly like those in the opening. Like I said, it's very hard to get that tart, fresh pineapple. Like I said, it's not just enough to, you know, smell like pineapple. It's that tartness that I love about the Aventus, and he's got it. So as it's kind of drying down, it does kind of have just this kind of birch tone to it to maybe give it like this a little bit, not birch, what's the word I'm looking for? Black currant kind of smokiness to it, but it's very just fresh, very, very pineapple-y. And that's mainly what you're getting. You literally smell like you just bit into a juicy pineapple. This is an amazing job, Kevin. Like 100%, brother. Like no, just blowing smoke up your butt or anything like that, man. This smells like Aventus. I'm kind of blown away, actually. Like I had no idea what to expect coming here. I've seen Ross do a review on this. I've seen a couple other people do a review on this, and they said that it's absolutely the best Creed Aventus, you know, inspiration or cologne that they've smelled. And I was like, okay, we'll see what happens. 100% nailed it, man. Like, I'm actually gonna do this. Now, obviously this is a 19 batch, so it might be a little bit different, but as far as that tart pineapple opening that I'm looking for, he's hit it on the head, guys. Yeah, well done, Kevin, man. I mean, I'm gonna kind of come back here in a little bit and give you my full thoughts on it, but overall first initial impression, man, you hit it. Like, this is really good. Yeah, there's not too big of a difference, guys. Like I said, I'm dealing with two different batches, so I gotta kind of take that into consideration, but spot on, brother, spot on. Well done, man. So it's about 4:45 or so. I'll come back here after a little bit. I gotta do some errands, take my wife to physical therapy for her knee. When I come back though, I'll finish up the video and give you my overall full thoughts on it. But man, spot on, man, spot on. So for you guys, it'll be, you know, instantaneously. For me, it'll be a couple hours. All right, guys, so it has been a couple hours. It's almost 7 o'clock where I'm at, so it's been 2.5, 3 hours or so, and I wanted to go ahead and bust out the full review. So before we get into, you know, the thoughts and everything like that, you know, how I did, the projection, everything, I want to go over the bottle. So here is the bottle of the Scentual Obsessions. This is a 30 ml bottle. I really do kind of like it. It's kind of swanky. It looked kind of like a old school, like fingernail polish bottle. I know for some guys that might be kind of weird, but for me, I do enjoy it because, you know, my mom was a single parent, and so growing up as, you know, living with a single parent, my grandparents did watch me quite a bit. I spent a lot of time with my grandma, and she always had fingernail, you know, polish and, you know, just kind of, you know, jewelry and stuff like that. So I always think of like putting fingernail polish on, or what my wife does, you know, it makes me think of just kind of this elegance, you know, factor to it. So I know it sounds kind of weird, but kind of reminds me of that. And the long stem atomizers, I really, really do enjoy. You know, good what's the word I'm looking for? A good fit into the hand. So go over the atomizer, how much juice comes out. Check this out, guys. Like, that is a lot of juice. That's like super soaker level juice. So this stuff, man, Kevin did an amazing job. Up here on the bottle, you see the house, so Scentual Obsessions, the little logo right here, and then you get the size right there. So you have 1 ounce or 30 ml. So that is the bottle, and then they come in these cool little bags, little pouches here. So really nice, really you know, kind of cool little touch. Almost like what is it? It's the the Manceras. They come in a little pouch too. So but pull tight and it sits right in there. So really nice packaging presentation. I do enjoy it. So getting into the overall review of the fragrance. So this one, just like any Creed Aventus, you know, whether it's Aventus or pineapple vintage intent or anything like that, I do tend to go a little bit anosmic too. I can still kind of catch whiffs of it, but I don't smell it throughout the whole life of the fragrance. So I actually had to ask my wife if I was still, you know, smelling like this, and she said, oh yeah, you're definitely smelling like it. So you know, to everyone around you, they're gonna be able to smell you. Me personally, or if you go anosmic to, you know, Creed Aventus or anything like that, you might have that same type of problem. That's not Kevin's fault. That's no one's fault. That's just my body. That's, you know, my, you know, just how I work. So just like with regular Creed, like I sprayed it, I really can't smell it. Like it's gone, but I know it. I know it's there. I know that batch particularly, that when I sprayed, does last a good while. I go anosmic to it. Just like this one, only this one I can pick up more than I can the original Creed. So, you know, I do think that there is a bit more of a intensity to this one. So moving on with that, guys, the longevity, I guarantee I'm probably going to get anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, if not a little bit more. I just can't smell it, but I do know that people around me will be smelling it. My grandmother said that I smelled great. Went over to go grab a package, which I'm super excited about, and I'll show you here in a second. But went to grab a package, she goes, "Ooh, you smell fresh, you smell fruity." So she could smell it, and that was probably 2 hours into it. So it is still pushing and projecting at least 2 hours into it. After that, it does sit a little bit closer to the skin. My wife said she could still smell it, but she had to get, you know, probably this far away. I don't know if you can tell. That's probably, you know, I don't know, half a foot, maybe more. I don't know. I'm not the greatest with distances, but I'd say like anywhere from 10 to 9 inches. I don't know. Anyways, but still pushing off the skin decently. So that's pretty much all you can really ask for. Now the sillage that you're gonna get a nice cloud bubble around you, a nice little scent trail around you whenever the wind blows or people walk by you or you walk by someone. However that works, that scent trail is gonna be there. People are definitely gonna smell you, and you're gonna get the compliments, guys. This does smell very, very good. So to this day, this has been my favorite Creed Aventus cologne. I've had lots of others. I've had lots of interpretations. I've had lots of renditions. This one hits it on the head perfectly, at least to me. Like that one is spot on. Now, this might sound blasphemous, but I might like this just a smidge better than Creed Aventus, and here's why. With Creed Aventus, there's this, I don't know, kind of like this black curranty note to it that it smells good, but off my skin it just kind of goes almost sour when you mix it with that pineapple. This one does not. The Scentual Obsessions King of Kings, it does not. This actually stays pretty linear. You know, the pineapple is very heavy throughout the whole thing, but there is this smokiness that comes to it, but it doesn't turn it sour. So you know, with Creed Aventus, I do get kind of like this, I'd probably say like 45 minutes into it, like it's almost like the sour note that kind of comes off. This does not. It remains that tart, juicy, sweet pineapple with that smoke that comes out, and it's honestly amazing. So I might tend to reach for this a little bit more than Aventus now. We'll see. I'm gonna get a full bottle. So Kevin, when you watch this, dude, I got a full bottle coming my way. So this stuff it's spectacular, guys. So overall, man, the overall thoughts on this, guys, is it's amazing. It is really, really, really good. And this is not me just blowing smoke up Kevin's butt. I have no obligation to give him a good review or anything like that. You know, I said in the very beginning, I want to keep this a 100% authentic, just honest review. So that is my honest review. This is a summertime must-have, guys. If you are into any kind of citrus, you know, fragrances, this definitely needs to be in your collection. This makes me think of spring. This makes me think of summer. this makes me think of going to the beach. It makes me think of, you know, barbecuing with my buddies, getting some burgers and, you know, brats on the grill, having a couple beers with the boys. It invokes all those memories, just like Creed Aventus does for me. And it's fresh, it's clean, and it's just super heavy on the pineapple. So yeah, man, Kevin, way to go on this. Like, this honestly, guys, is super awesome. So, and you know, doing a little bit of homework on it, I do believe that he uses about a 30 to 35% oil concentration, and even more so in his extracts. So really good oil concentration, you know, definitely not a slouch on that. And honestly, guys, if you're a fan of Creed Aventus, you need to try this. Honestly, don't bother with Club de Nuit Intense, man. Don't bother with Mont Blanc Explorer unless you like those. But you know, if you're trying to get a close rendition of Creed Aventus, don't bother with those right now. Get this, and honestly, guys, this is the best on the market in my opinion. So definitely sample this, get you a sample. I mean, I think I paid like 35, 40 bucks, something like that for this. I'm not 100% sure, but it was around that range. Yeah, guys, honestly, amazing stuff. I got some other stuff to sample from him. I got this Caribbean Waves, really excited about. This is Creed Virgin Island Water, which I'm really excited about. And then he did include all of these samples here, which I'm super stoked about. So I got like 6 or 7 different little samples to get through. So really excited for that. And yeah, guys, a lot of reviews coming up. I'm gonna try and get back into doing some reviews. I know that like the top 10, top 5s, all that, they get the most, you know, attention on YouTube, but I kind of want to get back to my roots. But what I do want to say is I'm super excited for this too, and this has nothing to do with this review, but these packages just came in. That's why I went to my grandma's house. So shout out to Corbin for this. Man, I got the Creed Viking cologne, really excited about. And guys, I got something that I've been wanting forever. Just look at this juice and see if you can tell me what you think it is. I'll give you a couple seconds to guess. Look at that juice. Look how neon green that is. Guys, this is Gucci Envy. Super excited to try that. So shout out to Corbin. A lot of good stuff coming your way. Lots of reviews, lots of top 10s and top 5s still coming, you know, all that good stuff. But I do got some reviews I want to bust out. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you, Kevin, so much for sending me those samples, man. Really do appreciate that. Pleasure doing business with you, man. I'm getting a full bottle of King of Kings. That's happening. So all right, guys, so as you can tell, I love this stuff. This is definitely a hit. This is not even just a hit, this is a home run. Kevin, you did an amazing job on this, man. Congratulations for that. Thank you guys seriously so much for watching. Man, this new series is starting off strong. Kevin, you're 1 for 1, brother. So definitely a hit. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. And remember, if you love it, wear it.